Okay, let's take a deep dive into our ag commodity trade. I'm Marlon Bowling with you, and I'm joined by Todd Bubba Horwitz of BubbaTrading.com. He's in Las Vegas here this week. And let's take a look at the corn market with our quotes provided by Bar Chart. Let's go to the big board, and we'll start out by taking a look here at the May contract. Well, we're still just one tick higher, that's all. 677 3/4. And July is down 3, though, at 641 1/2. Now we have the December new crop corn down 4.5 cents at 566 1/2. If you look at the soybean trade, well, it's kind of like the corn. You have the deferreds much weaker than the nearbys. You have the May soybeans down a penny at 15.18 1/4. November, though, 7 3/4 lower. Change that, now 8 lower at 13.11 1/2. So we're 8 cents off of our overnight high there. A lot of weakness in the wheat complex here today. In Chicago, May wheat down 12 1/4 at 685 3/4. In Kansas City wheat, this would be your hard red wheat, May down 10 3/4 at 870 1/2. In Minneapolis, you have the May contract now trading 8 1/2 lower. We're at 877 per bushel. July cotton, well, it's trading 31 points higher at 85.14. December up 21. Well, let's bring in Todd and talk about these markets here for a little bit. You know, it seems like maybe there's just a little sideways market activity, maybe a little profit taking going on here. I did note, Todd, that we have May options expiring on Friday. I don't know if that has anything to do with this or not. What's your take on this?
I think this is just a total lack of activity. It doesn't take much to move them one way or the other. You know, just when you thought it was safe to get back into the water, they come out and they rip you. And, you know, but it wouldn't surprise me, Marlon, to be honest with you, if we ended up turning it around today and ended up higher on the day, even though we're down, 14 cents in a week. It wouldn't surprise me to see a turnaround. I mean, I think the lows are in. I think the action is going to pick up to the bullish side. And it wouldn't surprise me even today if we saw a positive close. But it's just so thin, it's hard to get overly excited. You know, it doesn't take much of an order to move these markets a couple of pennies.
You know, they used to have the old saying, you have to feed a bull market every day, and there just really isn't much news today, is there?
There's not any news. There's not any participation. If you look at any market, anywhere, they're all trading on a lack of overall participation, especially from the real retail trader, which is exactly what really drives the markets when it comes down to it.
I know you've been longer term bullish on the grains, but what do you base that on? What makes you think, as we head into summer, that we're going to have more upside potential here?
Well, I mean, first of all, we got massive inflation, and there's a dramatic difference between what the retail price is that you pay at the store and what the wholesale price is at the farmer to sell it. Somewhere that's got to meet. There's got to be some equilibrium there, and there's not. I think there are some shortages that we're not acknowledging. I think there's some undue weight being put on at the futures market, which will resolve itself. But what it's going to take probably a good solid short squeeze to get everybody to turn around and turn that card over and get to the blue side of the card, as they say. And right now.
And I believe the connection may have dropped. All right. Well, with that, it's about time for a break anyway. Todd, sorry we lost you there, but Todd Bubba Horwitz is with BubbaTrading.com. He's in Las Vegas today. And we'll pause right here. We'll come back and we'll talk a little livestock market action next.